Okay, as far as you may know, SML, a channel of mine that I used to like when I was very young, it was a good time throughout their golden age and how much they have one of the most best YouTube videos throughout the time around the mid YouTube area. But for other cases as well, SML had used to be a noticeable channel for so long on how much I really care for it and how much I really feel so grateful for their past. However, for today and for their future, this is where I realized to myself that not only that Logan, the creator of SML, may not have a good time for their own future or ideas, but this is why this man who may end up having a worst time of his life, but may have the worst time for his future, as we imagine to see his channel actually die and not imagine on how much bad decisions that he make, or the bad characters that he make, or anything as well. But for today, in this video, it's time for us to talk about the rise and fall of SML, my past and present of SML. And let's begin. During the time when I was 9 years old, back then around 2014 or 2015, no matter what year I may find SML was, it's during the time when SML was a time that we all know and love about his channel, way back throughout the classic area and golden area. But as far as you may know, I may not know about that channel way back when I was young, but however, ever since I watched that first video of Junior getting a Happy Meal, this is where I get to my mind that, oh my god, this video was so good or something. I'm really starting to enjoy his video. Let me see how much video does he make. That seems interesting. Maybe I'll watch this video of Junior Home Alone or something. I'm not sure what kind of movie this is, but let me see it. And so yeah, that's how I pretty much enjoy SML since then. And ever since I watched a lot of SML video throughout the golden age, it was the time when Junior area was supposed to be the time when people doesn't like about Junior for so much time. Which I understand for all of you guys, but as a person like myself, I do enjoy Junior for some reason. He's supposed to be this one kid who pretty much acts like a total brat, tortures a lot of people, and even Chef Phoebe the most. But as a person as myself, I pretty much enjoy him. Even though he may be a character that none of you doesn't like, but I do enjoy him when I was young, and pretty much today, well, today I don't pretty much enjoy him, but at least this is one character that I pretty much at least enjoy from SML. But in other cases, the only other characters that I pretty much enjoy was Mario, because reason why, because I told you that I was young and I pretty much not know how much things that I pretty much have, but ever since I play a lot of Mario games, this is where I started to enjoy Mario stuff. So for so far, I pretty much enjoy how much they pretty much add some of those Mario characters, and ever since I like those Mario characters from SML, I'm starting to enjoy how much they did a lot of things from how much things they do for so far. But as a question on when I'm gonna start thinking about how much I really care for SML, is somewhat of a time where I pretty much enjoyed for so much years around the golden age, which the golden age is a good time for me to watch their video for so much long. It was good while it lasted because of Chefy. Now look, Chefy. Chefy is this one character that I hate the most. Ever since he joined at 2016 at January, I really see this character as this one weird character that they pretty much not gonna use him for any time. However, ever since those comments tell Logan to keep this little monster son of a goddamn, they decided to keep him. And not only they keep him more, they keep him much more. Not even much more, they even keep him so much that we realize that this character is not leaving or going somewhere. This character is part of the SML and even the SML crew, and not only that this character may be something that you may not be worried about, however, you should think about that this one character who is used to be a side character, but not anymore. And if ever since Chevy became noticed for SML, this is why I really starting to hate how much he ruined SML. And despite how much he ruined for SML, this is why I realized to myself that throughout these videos that he make, Chevy Bad Word and Chevy Lock In are one of those two most disliked videos, and even the first video that I started to hate much more and get much trigger about Chevy. Oh, not those two. All of the Chevy videos are the worst. And how much do I hate Chevy? Oh, simply negative infinite that I hate about Chevy. Now listen, ever since they got that new house, which is supposed to be a big thing for SML, I really have this half opinion of mine, which one I do feel about a bit great about SML, while the other one about myself really don't enjoy SML. And hey, as a person as myself, I have this rough time when I was young, and not only how much I have this confusion when I was that young, but I have this feeling if SML want to make better content, even though they keep this little goddamn son of a damn thing of Chevy, they gotta make it better. Or how about burn Chevy, which he almost did. However, despite of Logan stupidity or any stupid decision or stupid halfway just to trick viewers like us, think that we're going to get rid of Chevy or he get rid of Chevy so he won't come back. Well, hear me out. Logan said that he will get his ad back from YouTube. However, he said about few months, and he said he want his ads back during April so he could decided to burn Chevy. But hear me out. He should have burned Chevy if he wants to save his YouTube channel, so he won't keep this little goddamn thing Chevy anymore. So since then, Logan had made of a no agreement to all of us that they are not going to burn Chevy. And I was shocked that he's not burning Chevy. For why? Why in goddamn world do he think that he doesn't want to burn Chevy? Oh, I know the point. Because Chevy is nothing more of a cash cow. And nothing more of a cash cow that he pretty much used Chevy for so much that he decided to not burn him but keep him as a cash cow just to grow out his own crop hits or his own channel just to get more viewers or money because of Chevy. And this is why I'm starting to get so much dislike about Logan and even much more of Chevy, because he being shown as a cash cow, or let's just say that Logan pretty much see this character as a half mistake but half money cow. And how much do I really feel like that Logan should have burned Chevy so he could keep his channel going from his original content, or his other channel as well. Well, sadly for his dumb decision, they pretty much they pretty much keep this thing alive. And ever since for this few years of having this little piece of shit of Chevy, I'm starting to hate more of SML. And not only that SML is gaining a lot of dislike and how much I really feel to support in SML, but this is where during 2020 and 2021 things is about to get low down, and how much I really hate about SML. Now, 2020 and 2021 are one of those years that almost kill SML. For one, SML as we imagine is getting much worse, and pretty much that we all know that Logan had imagined that his channel is about to die and he cannot get away with it. But for other reason, for one, is one of his friend known as Pablo or Chris is one of the person who pretty much saved SML, for a matter of fact, because he's this one person who has this one good characters that pretty much keep the channel alive. Two, the viruses as we imagined has this one problem for this one of Logan's friend, which is obviously Pablo, and seemed likely that without Pablo or his characters, we soon to imagine that it's gonna get much worse, so we will have to keep some of their awful or stupid characters as we imagine. And don't even mind that Lance's characters is not gonna work, because to be honest, Lance is pretty much annoying as shit, and I don't even imagine how much Logan has an annoying older brother of his just to be a total dick about anyone. And even though he must be the person that showed Logan about that YouTube throughout that old times, but now he's became much worse and much worse about how much he became a person that he's starting to act like Jeff before. Fuck's sake. Okay. So, 2020 is almost about to be the time when SML is about to give up. However, for some goddamn reason, they're pretty much still alive, apparently. But for 2021, a year as we imagine, it says one time that Nintendo is starting to get a response for SML. However, this is a theory that I'm not sure if Logan as we imagine is somewhat lying to us or actually telling the truth. But for a matter of fact, just by believing if Logan is actually telling the truth about the actual letter and disease letter, I won't be buying it. Reason why? Well, hear me out. The merch sale and how much their crappy merch that they're making by their uglier puppets, and how much I realize that their puppets are 10 times more uglier than Annabelle or whatever kind of ugly doll they are or puppet. I could imagine that Logan is gonna pull a trick on us again, and they're gonna do something in a bullshit way that is gonna make it times worse on his own bullshit crap. So this is where that 2021 is the worst year that I even imagined, and how much that they are making a worse notice on how much I'm really starting to get pissed off about SML, and even much time worse about Sheffield, and even all the characters that I imagined are pathetic. The only ones that I only like the most is Junior and Mario, or Marvin, but which I'm not gonna call him Marvin because that name, it sounds like a person that replaced the old one, so I pretty much call him Mario. But other cases as well, Logan, as a person that I used to like him way back when I was young, and now today, but not today. Today, it was hopeless. I never imagined how much that SML could be a channel that anyone doesn't see him as, but this person who is always a critic, or a person who is somewhat of a person who never tells truth, or none have promise towards his own dead friend, if you didn't know that. But how much I realized that ever since I hate about SML is nothing more but a dead channel to myself. And I hope you enjoy this video. The next episode will be the low rise and rise of SNG4, and how much SNG4 is a much time different but much time bigger better and good quality than SML. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.